why I have been having issues filming this update, but this is the last time I'm going to try. So however this goes, I apologize in advance if it is rambly and distraught, but I need to power through this and get this going. So, hi lovelies, my name is Jessica and welcome to Makeup Misfit, and I have my hashtag beauty chest update for you guys today. Now, I only have 2 prompts that I'm currently working on. However, I still kind of have 3 products. We're going to chat about those, but first we're going to dive into the prompt that has been in here for the longest. Now, that one is Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, so your more affordable or your most affordable product. And I pulled in my Kaja bento box in Peach Madeline. Now, this only has obviously 3 shades. I wanted to reach for this 3 times. I've done 2 out of those 3. I will be rolling this out because I do plan on using this for my 3rd use over the next couple of days or so. I have been enjoying this, and I don't know if I completely forgot or just kind of overlooked, but this little stack only has 1 matte. The other 2 are shimmers, and to do a full look out of this, it's not impossible, but I definitely have reached for something else to help out the 1 matte that's in here. Would have been a little bit different if there was 2 mattes and just 1 shimmer, but either way, I have really enjoyed this little stack. I do think that these are super cute and I like to have them. I do have a few at this point. I don't think I will end up with any more, but I do like the ones that I have. So this is definitely something that I'm excited to continue working on in the future, just either organically or pull it into another project. But I do really enjoy these things. So even though this is going to be rolled out, I will try and pull this into other projects just to show a little bit more love to it, because 3 uses I didn't think was a big goal, obviously, but just to show it the love that it deserves, and I absolutely enjoy like the shades of this. So this is being rolled out. We're gonna roll something else in a little bit, and then the prompt that I rolled in last month is affiliate code. So that is something that reminds you of another beauty YouTuber, and I think I forgot to mention when I rolled in the prompts that the product that I chose are my bitterlace beauty highlighters, and these remind me of Annette from Annette's Makeup Corner. I don't know what it is, but she absolutely adored these. She was using them. This was I just got highlighter all over the place. This was quite a few years ago. I purchased these because of her. I love them to death. As we're going to see, it is very crumbly, very messy. Now, this shade right here is the one that I really wanted to focus in on and completely finish off. I will post, if I remember, the photo from last month when I rolled this in, and I think I have made some really good progress. I've been using this basically every single day. This one, I just wanted to use it. There was no real goal. I said maybe see the rest of the 2nd ring there, but there is no ultimate goal on this one. I just want to use it as I'm using this one just to show it some more love as well. But this is the one that I absolutely have been gravitating towards all of the time. I thoroughly enjoy it. So for it to leave my collection is definitely a little bittersweet, but I think I've just been really enjoying wearing it throughout the time. I reach for it when I don't know what else I want to wear. If there is nothing else I want to wear just on my own without it being in a project, it's something that I'm always gravitating towards anyways. So I know that it's definitely a highlighter that has a place in my heart and will be so sad when it's gone, but happy at the same time because I can actually finish off another highlighter. So this one's going to be in here for probably at least a couple more months, but that's okay. I'm not in a rush to get that one out since I love it so much, but I'm excited for the time when it is completely finished to be able to knock another highlighter out of my collection. So what I'm going to do is actually roll in 2 new prompts. I wasn't going to, I was just going to roll in the 1, but I think I'm going to roll in 2 just to kind of get me back to the 3 prompts. So this project, you can roll each and every prompt more than once, and I believe this one has the 33 prompts. So we are going to randomize and see what we are going to get. Number 11, which is Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, so your most affordable again. And number 27, which is subscription box, so a mini palette. And I kind of have a few things running through my head right now. So I'm going to run off and go find a couple of products to pull into this project, and I will be back with you shortly. All right, so I have my products. So we are going to start off with the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty prompt. Of course, the one prompt that's being rolled out is being rolled back into this project, but that is the fun of it. That is the risk. That is the exciting. You never know what you're gonna get and what's gonna happen. And I absolutely love that part of this whole project. Obviously, I created it, but that's a whole other story. Anyways, so what I decided to pull in for my most affordable was an Essence eyeshadow palette. Now, this palette has only been shown on my channel once, and that was probably a couple of years ago at this point. I purchased this palette when it was first released, and it is a sentimental piece in my collection. I didn't actually think I would ever actually use this. I had it for display purposes only. I'm on the verge of picking up a second one just for that, because I do think that even though this is extremely sentimental for certain reasons, that when it comes down to it, it would make sense for me to actually dip into it and use it, because it would have been appreciated, even though purchasing it for the reasons why I did, I'm sure would have been appreciated as well. I feel like it's time to use it. It's time to take that appreciation just like a little bit further, I guess, if you want to say. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain without getting into why I bought it. But it would have been like a don't let it just sit there, use it type of thing. So I'm going to start using this. It has absolutely no use on it whatsoever. The only thing about this, like, it still has the plastic piece on it. You can see the reflection, but I did drop it accidentally a little while back. So this shade right here has slightly shattered. So I did keep the plastic piece on just to kind of keep all of the powder together. But you can see, like, it's obviously smushed in there. I want to hit pan in that. Now, I don't know, that's probably going to be more of like a transition shade for me, I'm thinking, so it should be easy to use. It's bittersweet, but I'm also kind of excited to actually dip into this. Now, what's on the back of it is really what I was hoping that this palette was going to be. I know there was some, not controversy, but some chat about that when this was released, that the shades aren't exactly what like they were pictured to be. I still think that the palette itself is pretty. I would have liked it better if it looked like that, but it is what it is. I think I am kind of ready to start dipping into this palette, and it's definitely bittersweet, but I think the time has come for me to start to actually use this. And like I said, I will probably go and purchase another one just so I can have it for display purposes, just because of, we'll see if I do that, but this is definitely going to be something that would go into like a makeup memory box at some point. So this is in here. I'm not going to rush through this. I'm not going to try and get this out by the next month, maybe 2. Like, I'm going to just play this out as it plays out. And if it's in here until the end, which is in September, then that's quite all right. It's going to come around the corner before we know it anyways. So we're going to show this one a lot more love. Now for the prompt subscription box, this is a mini palette. I decided I was pulling in another Essence eyeshadow palette. This one is the Coral Me Maybe palette. I have used this one to the point where everything is worn off of this one. I was debating between this and the Bronze This Way, but I decided to go with this one because I figured I could probably pair this one a little bit better with this one. So I do have a few pans in this one. I do have pans in the Bronze This Way one as well, but I think what I want to do is focus on this shimmer here, probably one of these two, and hit pan as well. I already have 3 pans out of the 6 shades, so I do want to have pan in all of the shades in this one, in the Bronze This Way. I have plans and ideas and thoughts about my collection, so I think that this is a good way to be able to focus in on this palette. It's been something that's been hanging around, and I have actually decided or been debating if I want to get rid of this palette, but I think before I do, there's a part of me that really wants to completely finish it off as well. But I think I'm going to at least meet myself midway and hit pan in every shade, and then at that point decide if I'm ready to let it go or if I want to completely finish it off. So I'm not going to set which shade it is, whichever one I reach for, whichever one I am gravitating towards, whichever one comes first. At that point, I will then roll it out. Again, this project only goes until, this project only goes until September. It is May, so we have June, July, August, so 4 more months. So we're still making some way. We still got some time. But I think that I could probably pair that quite easily with some of the things that I have in my collection that I'm also currently working on at this moment, or probably will be in the future. So I think that this one's going to be around for a little bit as well, but that's quite all right. These two are looking to get a little bit more love, and I think now is the time. So we are going to be working on these two plus the one highlighter, but also the second one just to show it a little bit more love. And I'm happy with my selection and what I have chose to work on, and we'll see. I'm probably still going to pull something in next month, even though I'm not going to be able to roll anything out, which is totally fine. I absolutely adore this project. Again, I know I created it, but I'm a little biased. I think it is so much fun. So that is everything. So thank you guys so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it, and I will see you guys all later. Bye.